work campers.
We're loading chips.
Yeah, paint! We're gonna finish our house.
Good morning, we're here.
This is my first group work camp.
This is my fifth work camp.
This is my second year here.
This is my fourth year doing it. This is my third work camp.
This is the 11th work camp that I've been a part of.
I'm here to help out the people that can't do the work for themselves. Good to help out others.
Because I'm helping someone. They appreciate it. We're serving God too as we're working.
We work for God, really.
There is no other opportunity that I know of that's out there that combines the essentials of what it is to be the Christian church in the world and that reaches kids in their element.
It's not going to be an easy week, but it will be a rewarding week.
I need to have the ladder moved over so I can get this part.
Group work camps provide experiences for youth and adults from any denomination.
Plus, they're together with 450 high school believers from all over the country.
Multiple youth groups come from all over the United States.
There's 91 of us here.
We came with 80 people in our group.
I was really nervous at first. I was really nervous about meeting new people.
There's a lot of different cultural things. We all argue about whether you call it Coke or pop.
I was pretty much forced to go. And the very first night I was there and met the kids I was going to be working with for the rest of the week, I came running back across the gym and said, this is going to be the most amazing week of my life.
Perseverance. The race marked out.
Improvements range from light carpentry.
A lot of porches are built and or wheelchair ramps.
Fixing roofs.
I paint a lot.
We got this handrail over here. We repaired the steps in the back. We got this shed right here.
And we secured in the existing decking in the back.
Safety is very important to groups.
It's very safe. I'm the adult chaperone for the girls. They give you all kinds of packets and information to read.
I have to make sure they abide by the rules.
The schools are well maintained and monitored.
The staff, they're always present. The young people here are on a mission, and a lot of times they react in that way.
Everybody's safe. We use tools well, safely. I mean, I don't see any issues.
You don't have to have a lot of carpentry or contracting kind of skills.
I honestly felt that if I was the adult in charge of a work crew, I was worried about what I had to offer.
And they mix and match groups of people on every work site, so you have some experienced, some not experienced.
So luckily, I've got some really good adults that have guided me.
They start the project on Monday morning.
Every time I've come to these, Sunday night and Monday night, everybody says, we are never going to get this done. I don't know how to build anything. And by Wednesday and Thursday, everybody is saying, I can't believe we've done this much work.
By Friday afternoon, come back with the project complete.
It happens every single time.
Is that what we're doing?
And then you look at the house and you realize, hey, it's done. And we had fun doing it.
It's a lot of fun. Try it.
We're working on Edna Parker's house.
She made us spaghetti for lunch yesterday.
Our resident bought us pizza for lunch.
Our resident brings us like donuts.
And it was really, really good.
Chocolate chip cookies.
There's your wonderful chocolate chip cookies.
She bought like 200 for us.
She reminds me so much of my grandma.
And he's a handsome fellow, too.
The program is set.
They have it down to a system.
So well organized.
When you come on site, you know exactly where you're going.
The group finds the co-sponsors and sets up the school, coordinates your meals.
You got people coming into schools cooking us meals.
They eat in the cafeteria.
You got people who are having to organize classroom spaces.
We have arranged for luxury lodging,
Which, of course, are the classrooms.
We're like this close to each other. This close.
You have a little space that's yours.
On the floor.
Wall to wall.
Which is not the most comfortable place to be.
It's not the Hyatt, but that's not what we're here for.
That in itself is a great part of this work camp. It helps kids realize just how little they need.
We're all working together to bring this to our community.
Basically, all we have to do is show up.
Wakey, wakey.
This is for in the morning when they wake us up.
At 6:45 a.m.
Wakey, wakey, work campers. It's time to rise and shine.
Guys, it's really annoying, and I usually sleep through it.
We have the nightly programs.
The programs at night are wonderful. It's like a B12 shot every day for our kids.
They're a lot of fun. They play games up there.
Drama.
Game show type thing.
Video.
They'll have like a skit.
Crew stories.
A lot of new songs.
They play like really beautiful music and praise stuff.
Prayer.
Scripture reading.
And reflection.
Worship.
The programs they put on are better than a lot of the programs that I've tried to put on myself.
It's not cheesy at all.
And we just plain enjoy fun.
The majority of the residents are older women who have lost their spouse.
My husband passed away in '88, and I've been by myself.
I'm a widow, and I'm on Social Security, which makes it rough for me to do things that they've done for me.
They painted all my garage.
We primed and painted all of the exterior for her.
I wouldn't have been able to afford it. You know, I don't have any money to pay it, so.
Her name's Betty, and she has multiple sclerosis.
She's a single mother, too.
When I was diagnosed a couple years ago, my prescriptions cost me between $200 to $300 a month.
One thing is to put me in railing going up my stair step to keep from falling down again.
She has a lot of trouble just getting around.
I didn't get a broken bone, but I got some bloody spots.
Some are so isolated that they don't get to see anybody, so there's so much sharing that they want to do.
Like when I first came here, Betty came out and I met her, and she started crying, and I don't know, it just made me want to cry.
These kids are all wonderful. I've got to know them all, and I'm gonna hate to see them go. I've really enjoyed having them here.
Yes, very emotionally attached.
She's been ministering to us as much or more than we've been ministering to her.
It just feels good to help people.
We get more out of this program than we give to it.
It's a win-win situation. This is like feeding the spirit.
Even though everybody talks about the work, I think the spiritual aspect of it is first.
Okay, guys, let's take a break and devotion.
Are you ready for devotionals? We all get together and we all eat, and then we have a booklet which we take devotions out of every day. The resident joins in.
Any organization could offer safety and work experience. The dynamic of the spiritual dimension makes this a much more meaningful experience for youth and for churches who want to help youth connect faith to life.
The way I'm helping isn't just by fixing up houses or, repairing things. The way I'm helping is just by showing them God's love through me.
And that's what Group Work Camp is all about. It's the good people coming out and sharing the Word of God to people in need.
It is well run and well put together, and I don't have to worry about that. I can worry about the spiritual instead of worrying about the task.
They brought out a cross with nails in them.
Last night we had our Thursday night program.
And we just all were going down to take the nail out across for each person.
I almost feel as though when I'm going up to the cross, I'm taking part of Jesus with me.
It touched me, deeply.
It touched me, and everyone got really emotional.
I mean, a lot of people were in tears, and it was touching, I guess you could say.
If these kids can come to know God's love for them, what else is there?
When we took the nail, it's just wow, how Jesus died for me. And now I'll be able to give my love how Jesus gave his love, and it just will always just keep going back in a circle. And that's how I think Jesus' love works.
Not all teenagers are bad kids.
We always hear on the news about the horrible things that teenagers do, and I think that nobody talks about the good things that they do.
It's nice teenagers will take the time to do this.
And the kids are, I just can't even tell you how I feel about the kids.
The place was falling apart. It needed everything done to it, and they came in. I'm gonna cry.
Coming home today and seeing this, it's really nice. It's kind of exciting. So.
When they came here, there was a for sale sign in front of my house. And they came and did some work for me, and the for sale sign was gone. I'm gonna stay. I can stay here.
It makes a difference to the resident, it makes a difference to the neighborhood, and it certainly makes a difference to the youth.
I've given up a week of my summer, and I tell you what, it's probably one of the best things I do every summer. It's been a great mission trip this year.
I feel pure after I come home from mission trip.
These kids are our future, and if we don't support this and help them experience this, where are they going to and where are they going to get it from?
I don't want to go home. I want to stay. Coming to work camp has changed me.
I saw how fortunate I was to just have a decent house.
Through the people I've met, it's just really helped me to see like what I want to do with my life.
God just did something. I would never, ever be the same as I was.
It's made me realize how much more I can help people.
It's really helped me to see that I really enjoy working for others.
Going out into my community and helping people. It's going to change me. I wouldn't have been able to do it without them.
I never knew it was things like this happen.
I appreciate it very much.
It's like God reached out and touched me.
Campers. We're loading chips.
Yeah, paint! We're gonna finish our house.
Miss Davis, good morning, we're here.
This is my first group work camp.
This is my 5th work camp.
This is my 2nd year here.
This is my 4th year doing it. This is my 3rd work camp.
This is the 11th work camp that I've been a part of.
I'm here to help out the people that can't do the work for themselves.
Good to help out others.
Because I'm helping someone. They appreciate it. We're serving God too as we're working.
We work for God, really.
There is no other opportunity that I know of that's out there that combines the essentials of what it is to be the Christian church in the world and that reaches kids in their element.
It's not going to be an easy week, but it will be a rewarding week.
Need to have the ladder moved over so I can get this part.
Group work camps provide experiences for youth and adults from any denomination.
Plus, they're together with 450 high school believers from all over the country.
Multiple youth groups come from all over the United States.
There's 91 of us here.
We came with 80 people in our group.
I was really nervous at first. I was really nervous about meeting new people.
There's a lot of different cultural things. We all argue about whether you call it Coke or pop.
I was pretty much forced to go. And the very first night I was there and met the kids I was going to be working with for the rest of the week, I came running back across the gym and said, this is going to be the most amazing week of my life.
Perseverance. Oh, the race marked out.
Improvements range from light carpentry
A lot of porches are built and or wheelchair ramps.
Fixing roofs.
I paint a lot.